Let's dive straight into today's financial updates. We've got big moves and big names making headlines. Cathie Wood is ramping up on Palantir stock, amassing millions of shares this quarter alone. Her portfolio is now stacked with Palantir, signaling her serious confidence in the company's long-term value. Now, this isn't the first time Wood's bet on a stock has raised eyebrows, and her record speaks for itself. She's been betting on tech like Tesla way before it became a household name, and Palantir might just be her next success story. Still, not everyone shares her optimism. Some critics argue she's out of touch, but keep in mind, Wood's focus has always been on the long game. Short-term volatility doesn't shake her, and that's a mindset a lot of investors can't stomach. But if you believe in her track record, it's easy to see why she's staying steady with Palantir, even as the markets fluctuate. Now, Palantir isn't just Wood's favorite. Major financial institutions are buying in too, quietly. These institutional investors seem to recognize Palantir's potential, but they're doing it without sparking massive price shifts. If you look at the stock's slow but steady growth, there's a reason. More and more analysts are catching on to Palantir's long-term prospects, and this calculated investment approach tells us they're banking on sustainable gains. Speaking of headlines, let's talk about cryptocurrency. Mark Cuban is back, promoting Dogecoin as a strong cryptocurrency for transactions. While Cuban's support might add hype, Dogecoin is incredibly volatile. Sure, it's fun to speculate, but calling it the ideal transaction currency? That's a stretch. Cryptocurrency needs stability to serve as a medium of exchange, which Dogecoin, a meme-based asset, doesn't quite deliver. Imagine walking into a store, trying to pay with Dogecoin, and suddenly the value drops. No thanks. For the serious players, it's Bitcoin that's on the rise again, and institutions are noticing. Walmart is reportedly looking into Bitcoin strategies and is even hiring experts to explore cryptocurrency opportunities. They're following in Amazon's footsteps, hinting that the infrastructure for Bitcoin acceptance could be a reality by next year. If these retail giants proceed, it could transform Bitcoin from a speculative asset to a more mainstream financial tool, which may finally offer a stable environment for widespread cryptocurrency use. Bitcoin's recent performance has only added fuel to the fire. Mining difficulty just went up by 7%, which suggests there's more activity in the mining space. As the difficulty increases, so does competition, signaling rising confidence in Bitcoin's future value. Bitcoin isn't for the faint of heart, but if you believe in its long-term potential, the recent uptick in mining interest is definitely a positive sign. On a broader level, it's clear the global markets aren't quite back to normal. Japan recently extended its lockdown, which shows we're not out of the woods yet with economic recovery. For investors, this means there are still strategic opportunities in companies that can weather a rocky reopening, especially in sectors like tech, which benefit from both lockdown and reopening trends. In summary, Cathie Wood's continued faith in Palantir, Bitcoin's resilience, and the renewed attention on Dogecoin are signs that innovation is still the name of the game. If you're in the market to make moves, understanding these dynamics is key. Make sure to stay tuned for more updates. As always, if you're enjoying the insights, hit that like button, subscribe, and join us for the next deep dive.